everybody, I'm Jane and welcome to News Clips. Today we're going to review the youth culture of Bronies. With the release of My Little Pony movie in 2016, the culture of Bronies has been pulled from the internet and into the spotlight. Today we are asking the question, how bizarre is it? To do that, we are going to move over to Finn and Diane with the latter interview.
Thanks, Jane. I am here with Finn, who states that he has been a Brony for several years. For starters, Finn, what are Bronies?
Well, Bronies are more than people who like My Little Pony. They are a part of it. Each Brony has a pony persona, like a spirit animal if you will, that they use online. It isn't a facade or a mask. We are them and they are us. One exists in a virtual world and the other in reality.
In that case, how is Bronies a youth culture then? From what you've told me, it sounds more like a fantasy escapism.
That's because you're attempting to define Bronies through a real-world structure. Bronies as a culture exists via a dual reality, and its individuals don't have dual personalities. Bronies use sites like Tumblr to express themselves and develop our personas. We get married, create families, and pursue professions. It's our life in another plane of existence, and we coexist together.
But you look fairly normal in how you express yourself. Plus, there have been news stories on Bronies in their 30s and 40s.
While some Bronies dress up, usually for events, most don't feel the need to, or even want to. Bronies usually express themselves through online art and drawing, rather than more conventional means like music. We like the art style of the show, and we often design or commission others to bring ideas to life. Unlike a lot of other cultures, we don't need to express ourselves and receive validation from society like Bourdieu suggested.
You mentioned Bourdieu. Is there a lot of theories around Bronies as a culture?
Well yes, there are quite a lot of academics trying to pin down on what Bronies are and whether we are actually a culture. The problem is that Bronies are very much a part of this technological world. One could say it's a postmodern culture, and therefore doesn't possess some sort of defined structure as you usually would find. When looking for a theory-based explanation, however, you could apply Mead's I and me approach to identity. The I is how a Brony sees themselves, which is online through our personas. However, the me is how other people see us, which is just another person in the real world. There have been a few issues with people not understanding or liking us online. And the internet can be an easy place to bully, so we often hang out together in our online communities and are probably more introverted than other cultures. Bronies, as a whole, generally don't want all the attention that we'd necessarily get if we acted out within society. We're usually happy chatting or drawing away on the internet or tucked up in bed in our pyjamas. In regards to older Bronies, I can only say that they are outliers within every youth culture, although it's beyond my reasoning to say why.
Well, that was very insightful. Thank you, Finn. And you threw some names in there too. That was Finn talking about Bronies. I've been Diane. Now back to the studio.
Created using Powtoon.